December 14th, and we are on the Chessex dice calendar. Let us move on to the next hatch, up here. Again, some of the walls from number 6 have been pushed that away. Let's see if we can't mitigate that somewhat without peeking. I'll try to push it back. The thing is that it is made from cardboard, and I think somewhere in here maybe the wall is basically going the other way. Now that's not useful, that's the opposite of that. Let's get you nice and open without peeking. There we go. What have we got? A D20. And in one of the sets that... Oh, it is... Now this is going to be tricky. So the wall of one of the dice rooms in here has been pushed. And that means that this wall, which is now the bottom of this pit, is going downwards. So if I push down on that one, that means that it's going to land in probably hatch number 17. I don't want that to happen if I can at all avoid it. So I'm going to push on this side here on the top for the sake of keeping it in place. Now that might not be enough, but I'm going to give it a good try. Yeah, you can vaguely see here where my finger is, that's this piece of cardboard here is the wall. Pushing it in, well, that does seem to work. Okay, this is the D20 of this particular set. Now, I like the colors. It looks very pretty. Unfortunately, it does suffer from the same things that this other D20 has, and that is lack of legibility. I talked a bit about it on the D8 because some of the numbers are very easy to read. Gold or maybe bronze stands out nicely on a white background, not so much on a red with golden glitter. So you can see the numbers on the white sides, easy to read, easy to read, easy to read, partly easy to read, somewhat easy to read. And then the more we get into the red parts, the harder it becomes to read this die. And that's unfortunate because, like I've said, I really like this white as a base. That's not a thing that you usually see. Most die either go transparent or they go opaque with some sort of dark main color. That makes it easier for the dies to be red. This had been better if... There's also seemed to be a bit of... No, that might just be a piece of... I think if you can see it, yeah, here by the 11, there is some sort of fault in there. It also feels like there might be a bit of a scratch that is going on. You can see it. It sort of continues roughly down to number 13, like as if something have bumped into this die and actually given it a bit of damage. I don't believe this damage is enough to make this die unbalanced, but it is not easy to read, and that is a shame. Had you gone with this white and just a little bit of yellow and some red with glitter sprinkled in, you could keep the bronze lettering just fine. That would be easy to read, but as it is right now, 15, 12, and 20, it's not the easiest to read if you get a bit of reflection on it and a bit of distance. Still, it deserves a roll in the tower, and that is what it will get. 19. All right. The design is pretty. The legibility score is not great, unfortunately. But what can you do? It's a die, and I like die. That's why I'm doing this series. So, I will see you tomorrow for the next die. But until then, take care.